This Friday ain't black, cause we ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. Well, I stand up and never quit. We ain't buying shit. From the 25th of November to the 5th of December, remember, we ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. This Friday ain't black, cause we got each other's back. We ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. We ain't buying. We ain't buying. We ain't buying shit. Shaka Khan.
Nobody's nothing and tell them nothing about what the hell it is that they doing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it alone and I ain't going back. If you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see on Kendra Damn G, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see over on Ashley's show, go the fuck on. Why is it that y'all think that you can control shit? Get your own YouTube channel, start it the fuck up, and do whatever the hell it is that you want. But I promise you, I'm not gonna come over to nobody's nothing and tell them nothing about what the hell it is that they're doing. You go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. Go the fuck on.
You see, calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to. But the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling.
But the white liberal is the one who has perfected the art of posing as the Negro's friend and benefactor. And by winning the friendship and support of the Negro, the white liberal is able to use the Negro as a pawn or a weapon in this political football game that is constantly raging between the white liberals and the white conservatives. The American Negro is nothing but a political football, and the white liberals control this ball through tricks or tokenism, false promises of integration and civil rights. In this game of deceiving and using the American Negro, the white liberals have complete cooperation of the Negro civil rights leader, who sell our people out for a few crumbs of token recognition, token gains, token progress.
That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the
race. You threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race. Not only a chump, but...
Good morning, Negroes! And everybody else that's up in this bitch. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I hate when people be here and they be like, you got to echo. I know that! The hell I do it on purpose, okay? Anyway, good morning, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this party started for Tuesday this early in the morning because you know I'm off. I got to go see my daddy later on today and make sure that he's all good in the hood. But I'm like, you know what? I got time until I finally leave because, child, I'm gonna wait for all the traffic to die down before I step foot on the road. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna hurt you. Anyway, I'm like, all right, I got some time. Let's go ahead and get some things done in case I don't get back soon enough to do an evening show. But, child, if I do, then we're gonna be doing an evening show. Okay. But for right now, child, word on the curb, allegedly, child. Anton is allegedly, because you know what Anton says, everybody takes it. Child, I think between Anton and Donald Trump, I think they rule the school. Shout out to those that know the Grease reference, one of my favorite movies. I think they both rule the school. Anton rules YouTube, and Trump rules the rest of the world, child. Anyway, so allegedly Anton said that he is threatening a refrigerator, and a refrigerator is scared. Child, a refrigerator is allegedly scared. So Hypocrite came out with a video. And we're going to have to take a look at it, child, to see what's what and suss it out. We got to suss it out. You know what we're doing. You know, today is 5150 Tuesday. So, child, we'll just go to O'Shea to see if anything good comes out of that. Because, you know, I gives no views to Corey Holcomb ever again. And an FYI, for those that do not know, it might be content creators here. He has definitely started striking channels, just FYI. And just pass it on to your favorite content creators if they need to know. Now y'all know, all right? But as far as Anton is concerned, shout out to Izzy Bands. I know he's probably not on right now or up right now. Oh, I don't know, but I'm assuming he's not on because he usually comes on in the afternoon, right? Who has had several streams to talk about Frigidaire, okay? And his bitch assedness, and allowed me to come on there and discuss what that bitch ass, you know, tried to do with me. So, you know, we know about LTMs around here. And child, if a Frigidaire ain't a LTM, then nobody is a LTM, all right? If Frigidaire ain't a LTM, probably a straight up liberal. Shout out to, let me change the view. Shout out to Malcolm X. Child, he didn't call all of them out. I don't know if that's some of y'all. I think it's some of y'all. Don't hate me, child. I just pass on the information because we be leering around here. All right? So LTM, low testosterone males, typically liberal, because, child, men that I know don't act like that. They not bitch asses. Let me tell you about men that I know. Good morning, 550. I appreciate you, boo. Y'all know, I think you know that I've been having trouble with the truck. And it's been almost a week now. It's been getting on my nerves. And, you know, I had to take it here. We had to take it there. And then it went over here, blah, blah, blah. So I've been a little bit incapacitated, not being able to get around too much, right? Because I don't want to ride on a truck with the check engine light on, right? So I finally got the check engine light off. And so my husband took it to have someone once it over or something. Child, I don't know. See, this is what you need men for, okay? Listen, all them biatches talking about, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, child. Y'all on your own. That's how you get Nissan Altimas that are 25 years old paying $700 a month. Because I'm gonna let a man take care of every single time. You heard? You're a black male identified child. Yes, I am, child. I'm an all male that are not LTM identified. Okay? I don't give a damn what y'all say. I don't give a damn what y'all think, okay? Because I'm not no effing mechanic, and I don't know no effing mechanics until I take that shit over there and drop it off, and I don't know them MFers either, okay? But I just take it to where the tires got done most of the time. But anyway, because I'm going to have to take it back for the tires. Anyway, I digress on that. But went to take it to somebody he knows that know what they doing. Excuse me. And so they said it's all good and it should be good because of course this shit happens when it's time to go get it inspected. So I'll be working on that this week, hopefully. But the point is that remember that video where the girl was stuck on the side of the road and she called all these ninjas that she was opening up them legs and taking all that pleasure, and none of them came to help that ass and left her on the side of the road? See, y'all, that you get what you give, child. You get what you give. And shout out to all of those that checked on me, even though they technically can't really do anything to help me, just to make sure that I'm good. You know, the men that I tell you that take care of their kids and they're not low testosterone men. And there are men, if you treat them right, they will treat you better. But I know you bitches don't understand that shit because you think everything is about you and you know everything and don't know shit. That's why Jasmine Crockett lost, because she thought she knew everything and she had it all in the bag. So she went out there and did what she wanted to do instead of having a plan, because you know that's a Generation X thing. Shout out to all of us. And you think you know it all and fail and then turn around and blame somebody else and then do something again and fail and then turn around and blame somebody else and then do the shit again and turn around and fail and blame somebody else. We love that shit around here. We love that shit around here. Because we'll continue to look at you and laugh at you, okay? And say, child, do it again. Do it again. Because it makes for great content. And it's the same crap over and over and over again. And I think it's hilarious. Because I love people who swear they know so much and don't know shit and show and prove they don't know shit and think that they know everything and show and prove on a daily basis, a weekly basis, every time they open their mouth up here on this daggone internet that they don't know shit. They don't know nothing. They ain't trying to know nothing. And you definitely don't know no men with bass in their fucking voice. You definitely don't know no men with no bass in their voice. I'm not saying cursing you out. I'm not saying threatening you. I'm not saying doing anything negative. I'm just saying when they speak, people fucking listen or they stop or they say, okay, that's somebody that I can get behind. I know that's so not feminism, whatever the hell you want to call it. And that's not how y'all roll. Well, we'll stay on the side of the fucking road. Because y'all, now I'm about to take that truck on down the road. I'm going to be easing on down the road, okay? While y'all still stuck on the side of the road saying the same old shit that ain't getting you no damn where. But then you want to make fun of people like me. Oh, that's okay, because I'm going to be easing on down the road, child. Ease on down the road. Oh, shout out to Michael Jackson. Rest in peace to Michael Jackson. All right. And y'all keep doing it, y'all, because it makes for great content. It makes for great content. Child, I don't know shit. Don't listen to me, child. I'm not here for anybody to listen to anyway. We just be leering over here. This is just for our entertainment. Y'all provide a lot of entertainment for us, but we be leering at the same time, all right? So a shout out to you biatches that want to listen to LTMs and end up on the side of the damn road while giving up your goods and ain't getting nothing in return. Y'all like it. We love it. But we're going to take a look at Anton in a second, but before I get to that, I had to go ahead and make sure that we covered off on what Malcolm X said, because they never seem to want to talk about that. That's low testosterone males, Democrats, blah, 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 blah. Same old people that say pro-blacks, same old people that said that, We love y'all. We care for y'all. And y'all ain't getting nowhere. Y'all ain't moving the needle nowhere. If you're in the same position a year from now that you was in last year, whose fault is that? That would be yours. No plans on how to move forward. You think you got all the answers. Make sure you go find us a star. And yes, I'm talking about black people because I'm black. Y'all like to talk about me and y'all Negroes. So you get the same back just because you say it don't make you right and it don't make me wrong. Your opinion, and mine is mine. You don't like it, scroll the fuck up. That's always an answer. You cuss too much, scroll the fuck up, okay? Y'all, I need y'all to understand. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Them people that are drop-ins around here, if your bitch ass is sensitive, carry your ass on. If you a LTM, carry your ass on. If you think whatever it is the fuck you think and you not financing me and you're not fucking me, scroll the fuck on, okay? Because other than that, I don't give a shit. And I will pin your ass and let everybody in the damn comments talk to you about it, all right? Because I'm sick of y'all sitting up here saying all this shit, talking about what women shouldn't do. Nigga, I'm good. I'm just not sure how y'all think you gonna come around to somebody you don't even know and I don't even know you, not even a regular, smegular. How you gonna come around telling somebody what they need to do as a woman? Nigga, do you got a woman? Because if you do, why are you talking to me? Go talk to that bitch. Nigga, if you got a woman, why are you worried about what the fuck I do? I got a nigga. Don't worry about me. If he good with it, I don't know why you got a problem with it. It's easy to change the fucking channel. It's very easy to scroll the fuck up, to scroll the fuck on, to move on to whatever the hell it is that you need to listen to, all right? Because all I'm saying is I'm sick of these unknown motherfuckers coming around here telling me what the fuck I need to say. I'm going to say what the fuck I say because the only person I need to listen to on this here YouTube is Google. And if you ain't at Google, I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up and get all up out of my face, kiss my natural black ass, and move the fuck on. I don't know who the fuck y'all think you are. Same people that's out here that's not freaking honoring the wishes of a family and mourning, doing what the hell it is that you want to do because you think that you, like I said before, rule the fucking school. You can't even rule your damn self. These people can't even rule their damn selves. But we're going to take a look at a couple of Jesse Jackson things. But before we get to that, y'all, breaking damn news. I don't know if y'all knew, just found out. Child, it is never a dull moment around here. Hold on. Where I'm at. There we go. Shout out to Big Tiff, child. Tiffany Henyard ordered to pay $10K as she eyes Georgia elected office. Big Tiff is back down there in the ATL.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Well, WGN Investigates has learned Tiffany Henyard is not done with politics just yet. The former South Suburban politician has moved to Georgia and appears to be running for office there. The local board of elections says Tiffany A. Henyard has qualified to run for a district commissioner's job in Fulton County. Henyard did not respond to a request for comment, though. The county includes Atlanta and surrounding suburbs. The longtime Democrat is running as a Republican, will not face any opponents in the primary. The district is heavily Democratic, and 4 candidates are vying for that nomination.
Hold up. Did they say nobody's running against her and she's running as a Republican? I know you effing lying. I love it. Is that what I heard? Hold on.
Respond to a request for comment, though. The county includes Atlanta and surrounding suburbs. The longtime Democrat is running as a Republican, will not face any opponents in the primary. The district is heavily Democratic, and 4 candidates are vying for that nomination.
This is somebody who hasn't had much of a chance to establish roots, and she's going to be running against people who have far deeper roots in the community. And so that might actually end up being what is her undoing. It might not be because of her scandalous past, but it may be she hasn't lived long enough in this district.
So that's the only reason. She hasn't lived long enough in
This is amazing.
She hasn't lived long enough in the district. Not anything about her past, child. She just hasn't lived long enough in the district. Nobody is running against her. I thought they said nobody was running against her. And she running as a Republican. Shout out to Big Tiff. Child, child, shout out to Big Tiff. And if she gets the job, we will have plenty to talk about. I have no effing doubt. Shout out to Gen Z. I appreciate you, boo. She said the Dems are so awful that Stephen A. Simp came on the record saying that he would vote for Marco Rubio if Gavin Newsom or Cam runs in 28. Now, I know they got to be kicking him out of the bourgeoisie. They got to be kicking him out by now. We got to catch up with Stephen A. Smith, y'all. All right, come on, Chad.
But it may be she hasn't lived long enough in this district.
And there are also questions about whether Henyard has lived in Georgia long enough to hold office. Also today, Henyard lost a $10,000 judgment in a rent dispute with her former.
That was a cute outfit, child. Tiffany can dress her ass off. Tiffany can definitely dress her ass off.
There are also questions about whether Henyard has lived in Georgia long enough to hold office. Also today, Henyard lost a $10,000 judgment in a rent dispute with her former landlord back in Dalton. You can read all about it at WGNTV.com/investigate.
Child, you remember that with the landlord and her and Kamal wasn't paying, allegedly, but they really wasn't paying, but allegedly. Child, you can't make it up. And our friend Nate the lawyer is on it. Tiffany Henyard runs for Fulton County Commissioner as a MAGA Republican. Yo, isn't that the spot where the woman judge used to bring people in after hours, even though she wasn't supposed to be, because she was getting people to be married or something like that, and she was getting... Woo, Lord, scamming is clearly the way. I am in the wrong business, Cha.
Breaking news, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reports Tiffany A. Henyard, a Republican business owner, has qualified to run for District 5 commissioner seat and will be on the ballot.
Well, WGN Investigates has learned Tiffany Henyard is not done with politics.
And a lot better than takeout, and a lot healthier too. Now, the best way to back to the channel. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and today we are talking about our favorite crazy mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard. Now, for those of you who do not know who Tiffany Henyard is, she was at one point labeled the worst mayor in America. All right, I'm not going to go over the whole history here, but for instance, she told the taxpayers to pay their taxes by playing Rihanna's "Bitch Better Have My Money."
Nobody knows that. Don't nobody know that?
Tiffany Henyard certainly isn't shy.
All the memories. Oh, we taking a trip back down memory lane. Back down memory lane. She dressed up as Nino Brown, then tried to say, I was doing an episode of Ma Ann. Yes, Ma Ann, who was doing a rendition of New Jack City. Child, Lord help your people.
About attracting attention. Here she is starting a Dalton Village board meeting, dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City. Later punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ.
Then she gave a convicted sex offender a badge and told him to go into people's homes.
Furious after a Fox 32 investigation found this registered child sex offender on the public payroll.
A sex offender, you don't give them carte blanche to go into different people's homes.
46-year-old Lavelle Redmond is close friends with Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who in September hired Redmond as a code enforcement officer without the village board's approval. Redmond served 25 years in prison for the brutal gang rape and beating of 2 young teenage girls in the 1990s, and was arrested and charged after our first story aired for violating the reporting requirements of the sex offender registry. But Mayor Henyard says her friend deserves a second chance. Infuriated.
Her friend deserves a second chance. Yeah, vote that ass in. Yo, y'all remember the fight? They fighting. Oh, the memories, yeah, the memories.
A number of Dalton residents. Fox 32 has also obtained this cell phone video showing Redmond interacting with the mayor and little children at a back-to-school event in Dalton. Notice the badge on his waist.
And let's not talk about the lavish trips around the country like this one she took to Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas!
And then there are the trips to Las Vegas. Mayor Henyard and other top officials traveled to Sin City in May to attend a shopping center conference. It's unclear if it helped Dalton land
Not a shopping center conference. What the hell?
any deals.
Don't have a clue. We're all in the dark. Not only are the residents in the dark, but the trustees are also in the dark as well.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Actually, yes. The credit card records do shed some light on tax dollars spent at several restaurants near the Strip, including Cafe Hollywood and Hot and Juicy Crawfish.
All right. Any other questions?
So you're not going to answer how taxpayer dollars are being spent? That seems odd.
I just answered it. What do you mean? I just answered your questions.
You said you wouldn't answer about Las Vegas.
You asked me a question and I responded. So any other questions you may have?
So there are a lot more controversies dealing with this particular mayor in this particular town. But we're not going to go into all that because this video will be an hour long. Let's get into what's going on in Fulton County.
Yeah, but thanks for the update, Nate, for sure. Those are all classics. Shout out to Big Tiff.
Georgia. So now, since I'm a good YouTuber, Henyard was the mayor in Illinois, Dalton, Illinois. She had done such a horrible job, she was kicked out of office by a landslide victory.
Tiffany Henyard was a no-show for her election night party after it became clear that she would lose in a landslide. I did speak with her by phone. She said she accepts the election results. She said, "The people have spoken, and God must have a different plan for me." It was a far cry from the tone that she
Praise the Lord.
struck earlier in the day when she insisted that she would win in spectacular fashion.
I don't win. What are you going to do?
I might run for something bigger. You never know. We're not going to talk about that till we get the results, but I am confident that I will have a landslide this evening. My residents do love me despite fake news not showing the good that I do in the community, because I do a ton of good. But y'all just painted me as bad news for 4 years.
Yeah, Tiffany Henyard didn't just lose tonight. You might call this a political annihilation. Her opponent, trustee Jason House, getting a 7-1 margin on over her tonight. House with 87.9% of the 4,400 votes cast here today. Henyard getting just 12% of the vote.
So as you saw, Henyard was kicked out of office, landslide loss. So she decided, hey, maybe Illinois is not the place for me, and headed to Atlanta.
Atlanta is known as, it's the Mecca. It's known as Black Hollywood. It's known as the city of dreams, especially if you're an entrepreneur, a boss, a creator. So my first question is, what led you to Atlanta?
You just said it. Opportunity.
So this clip confirms two things: that Tiffany Henyard is no longer operating in Illinois, and she's moved to the Atlanta area. To even confirm this even more, she describes a business that she is now owned and operated in the Atlanta area.
And for those of y'all who are new to her story, your clothing store, before we wrap up, the new wave.
A clothing store. If Tiffany don't try to open up a business, nobody opens up a business.
Yes. In College Park. Yes. Amazing clothing store. I love the merch. I actually got my first outfit. I'll definitely be back. Anyone who knows the Diva knows I love to shop. I mean, I'm a lady. We all like to shop. Yeah. So talk to us about what we can expect with your clothing store. She doing it all, y'all.
So basically, everybody was into my fashion for my 4 years.
Oh, yes. That was a big thing.
Yeah, but that wasn't clothes that you made. And this fashion right here ain't looking too good, Sha.
Hey, that was a big thing. Yeah, so she was always dressed.
Always dressed.
And the hair was always laid.
Yeah. Thank you. So basically, I want to basically embrace somebody with how I dress. When I'm on a down day like now, like this is something that we carry in our store. This is a Puma outfit. Cute too. So we got different things for a different you.
So now we know that Tiffany is down in Atlanta, and the Atlanta Journal-Constitution did an article. And in this article, they talk about who's running for various positions in Fulton County. And down right here, they say Tiffany A. Henyard, a Republican business owner.
Tiffany A. Henyard, a Republican business owner. Child, you cannot make it up. But you know, she was saying about how she supported Donald Trump way back when, child. She was getting away from them Democrats. She must have been listening to Malcolm X. She said, I'm distancing myself from you ninjas. I got all I can need from y'all. And y'all didn't help me out. Moving on. She said, I'm moving on, child.
Also has qualified to run for the District 5 commissioner seat. So we know Tiffany A. Henyard has moved to the Atlanta area, has moved to Fulton County. But is she this business owner who's a Republican? Well, here's what Tiffany A. Henyard says about Democrats and Republicans.
So you certainly landed during a trying time in the world. There's been a lot of conversation lately about members of the Black community leaving the Democratic Party.
Ooh.
Yes, that's been the topic of the day on social media, like in the podcast world. Have you heard anything about that?
Oh, yes. They talking, honey.
They are talking. They are talking. What's your thoughts about that?
I'm really, really happy that people are entertaining the conversation. I really want people to educate themselves so they understand who does what, how it works, and what's the process.
Right.
Because everybody's pointing the finger at they did it, left, right, okay, whatever.
Right.
But no one's coming with facts.
People keep voting for Democrats or keep voting Democrat, but the Democrats aren't doing anything for the Black community.
Wow. And this interview is old. Yeah. I saw this interview. Well, I didn't watch it, but I saw that she did this interview with this girl, this young lady, I should say, about a month and a half to 2 months ago, but I didn't feel like going over it.
But child, they over here talking about the stuff that we just started talking about again after this Jasmine Crockett crap. I wonder if they're going to have a problem with Big Tiff, because before she left Thornton Township, she was talking about, how good Trump was and Republicans, blah, 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 blah. Who knew she was going to take on being a Republican? Shout out to her for doing some changes, child. She down there with Fannie. I wonder if Fannie will back her. I wonder if anybody will be down there that will back her, because that's a star. And that's a star. Always supports her. Now that's a star, right? Regardless of political affiliation. That's quote unquote, of course.
They did it. Left, right, okay, whatever. Right. But no one's coming with facts. People keep voting for Democrats or keep voting Democrat, but the Democrats aren't doing anything for the Black community.
That's true. So I lived it. That's true.
You lived it. You mean
I lived it because I am a Democrat. I ran as a Democrat. And if you go check my voting record, that's what I always pull, a Democrat ballot. And Democrats really need some help. And I'm here to say it proudly that a lot of them don't belong in the seats that they're in. Residents have to really research them and stop listening because they say they're Democrat, don't mean they for you. Mm-hmm. They're normally for themselves. You have to really pay attention and change the narrative that we see right now. Right. Because right now, Republicans are doing a good job to me. This is my opinion. No, everybody got their own opinion.
Everyone has their own opinion.
What, when, where. I'm speaking because I lived it. By me being a Democrat, and my very own is the ones that was attacking me.
All right, because this.
Wow. I don't even know what to say, y'all. The audacity. Child, Tiff must be watching this show. She said, you know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to move on over because these daggone Democrats ain't doing nothing for nobody. Girl, you better be careful down there. They don't really like it when colors come off of the plantation and decide that they want to run away and potentially possibly be conservative, Republican, MAGA. That's not allowed. Girl, that is not allowed. Be careful.
This was so confusing to me whether this was actually Tiffany A. Henyard from Illinois versus some random Tiffany A. Henyard. I actually went to the Fulton County list of qualified candidates. These are the people who've actually done the work to be qualified to be placed on the ballot. And I wanted to see what it said about this particular race. So when you scroll down, you're at the Fulton County Board of Commissioners, District 5, and it says Democrat, 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 but it has Tiffany Henyard, Republican, business owner. Is she an incumbent? No, she's a Republican Party. And she qualified on March 5th, 2026.
Child, that was just a few days ago. Shout out to Big Tiff. She said, let me get on down there. Now, I feel like she's lived there for a while. Let me rephrase. She's had an address down there for a while because even when she was going through the shit, remember she was traveling back and forth to Atlanta. And honestly, she probably was thinking ahead that that's possibly what she was going to do. Allegedly. But she definitely had residence. Her and Kamal was going back and forth, if y'all remember.
Very recently. So what do we know? We know that Tiffany Henyard moved to Fulton County. She opened a business in Fulton County, and she says she's done with Illinois politics. She also says how she's unhappy with the Democrats. They were the ones that attacked her, and says she's very happy with how the Republicans are running things. All right, so we have to understand what we also don't know. We don't know if this Tiffany Henyard is our Tiffany Henyard. We don't have the candidate affidavit. We don't have the filing address in District 5 where this is. There's no campaign website that we can see. It's just a name in the same county where Tiffany Henyard has moved to. But again, there could be more than one Tiffany Henyard in Fulton County. So the bottom line is, did Tiffany Henyard move to Atlanta, open a business, switch parties, and file for office? Or is this just some other person with the same name?
The former South Suburban politician has moved to Georgia and appears to be running for office there. The local board of elections says Tiffany A. Henyard has qualified to run for a district commissioner's job in Fulton County. Henyard did not respond to a request for comment, though. The county includes Atlanta and surrounding suburbs. A longtime Democrat is running as a Republican, will not face any opponents in the primary. The district is heavily...
Okay, she won't face any opponents in the primary because she's the only person running Republican.
Democratic, and 4 candidates are vying for that nomination.
So this is for the fans out there. Do you think this Tiffany A. Henyard is our Tiffany A. Henyard?
Is definitely our Tiffany A. Henyard. Good luck to her. Good luck to her, okay? Because I support it. I support it all. If they allow this to happen, you get what you vote for. Lest we not forget, we'll be talking about this. If/when you see more, I see more, we definitely coming back to this. All right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, I said the fact that you can't find the paperwork sounds like Big Tiff. Exactly. Nothing surprises me, especially when it comes to politics. But, people just want to say that, or Democrats want to act like they're so wonderful. They don't do shit wrong and you should vote for them. And, they care about you, until you die. And then all of a sudden, it's about what we need to do to move forward. Let me go ahead and get on over here because we discussed yesterday whether Trump was invited or not. And according to, ChatGPT, he was invited, but said that he had a conflict. And in my opinion, the conflict probably was all them mofos that went down there making it a political a meeting as opposed to the funeral for Jesse Damn Jackson. So CBS News had this out 2 weeks ago. It says Trump remembers Jesse Jackson, calls him a good man and a force of nature. Did any of those pros report on any of this, child? Since they always want to talk about Donald Trump, did they report on any of this, Bueller?
President Trump is among the political leaders mourning the death of civil rights icon Jesse Jackson. The Reverend Jesse Jackson was a longtime civil rights activist, Baptist minister, and two-time presidential candidate. He marched alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and was with King when he was assassinated. He founded and led the Rainbow Push Coalition to fight for social justice. Jesse Jackson was 84 years old. In a post on social media, President Trump said he met Reverend Jackson long before becoming president. He remembered Jackson as a good man with lots of personality, grit, and street smarts. President Trump also detailed the ways he said he helped Jackson over the years, including providing office space for the Rainbow Push Coalition and supporting civil rights initiatives Jackson pushed for. Joining us now is CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe. Ed, thank you for your time today. Can you tell us more about President Trump's relationship with Jackson?
Yeah, it's among the many he had in the political and business communities, but they collaborated most notably in the late 1990s when Jackson had launched what was called Project Wall Street, or the Wall Street Project, which was designed to encourage the financial industry, especially to diversify its ranks among employees and to work on providing services.
Oh, well, look who it is over there too, child. That was a long time ago. You see that her? You see that head, what is it called? Silhouette over there. Who is that? Nobody had good hair back then, child.
To minority communities across the country. Jackson had worked for so many years on economic opportunity zones.
Woo! Speaking of hair. Child, speaking of hair, it was not a good time for hair. Yeah, it was not a good time for hair.
Investing in HBCUs, getting the business community to appreciate, understand, and invest in its minority customers and minority employees. So Trump, who owns 40 Wall Street, a pistachio-hued building there in the financial district, had provided office space and worked with him on some of those initiatives in the late 90s. Of course, thinks differently nowadays about how corporate America should work on issues of diversity, equity, inclusion, and outreach, but at the time was a close collaborator of Jackson. They also met and spent time together back during Jackson's 1984 campaign when he visited the Trump facilities in Atlantic City for a Mike Tyson fight. And Trump and Jackson toured that Trump Plaza there in Atlantic City, were photographed together, a sign that Trump understood the appeal that Jackson had among those who were attending the boxing match, certainly, but also the intrigue it was raising across the country, as he was just the second African-American to run for president on a major party, from a major party. And of course, blazed the trail for so many others, not only black candidates up and down a ballot, but also progressives who were pushing for a change in how the Democratic Party approached issues of economic opportunity, class warfare, Middle East policy, and a variety of other issues. He was among the first to talk about many of them. And nowadays, they're sort of standard practice and rhetoric for Democrats.
Yeah. Okay. Ed O'Keefe outside the White House for us today. Thank you so much.
All right, Keith. Thanks for the update, child. Well, they were not, I'm assuming, I ain't see y'all say anything. I'm assuming that they didn't report on there, none of that. But par for the course, right? Right. So now Jesse did have some moments. Jesse did have some moments. Do y'all remember this? It says Jesse Jackson hot mic with Fox on Obama. You mean to tell me that, do y'all remember that maybe Jesse didn't particularly care for Barack? Allegedly. Barack talking down to blacks? Barack talking down to blacks? First of all, you're assuming. And second of all, Donald Trump, we made a whole ass video of where he was up back in the 90s, where he was helping Jesse Jackson, giving him space so that he could grow his colored network. So you don't know, but clearly we know where you stand, which is fine. But this is the problem. A lot of people want to not recognize the fact that Donald Trump was fine until he ran as a Republican for president. Colors was all up in his grill. He was out here helping all the different colors. Y'all can name them all. First thing that come to mind is Jennifer Hudson, Michael Jackson, Jesse Jackson, all the Jacksons, child. But colors like to forget all that because now all of a sudden they're so ingrained with this Democrat stuff that Malcolm X sat here and told y'all they don't give a fuck about you, child. I've been saying it for years. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all want to follow behind people that don't do shit for you and then turn around and complain that nobody helps black, nobody helps the black. And continue to vote for people that's supposed to allegedly help you, and then turn around and be like, oh my God, how could this happen? But you forgive Joe Biden, and you forget all these Democrats like they not white. They don't do anything wrong. They not racist. Ain't got nothing to say about Touré, who's sitting up here talking about white people can use the N-word, hard ER. I ain't seen nothing, and y'all ain't sent me shit about any colored pro-black saying anything to that nigga about that. So miss me with that bullshit about this alleged racism all of a suddenly because he over here on the other damn side. And black people think that just because you're Republican and conservative, that makes you racist, but you're not allegedly a racist if you're a Democrat. As you continue to get nothing, because y'all waiting for some shit. I ain't waiting for shit. I know how to go find it and get shit. It's the colors that want to sit around and believe in this shit and think that you're going to get shit instead of going and getting the shit that's available for all of us. But y'all waiting for something to come to your door and say black, colored Negro, FPA, chocolate, ebonies, African-American, Negroes, whatever name you want to be called. Y'all sitting around waiting for that to come to your damn doorstep instead of getting out here working, doing what the fuck you need to do and moving forward with your life. Keep waiting, child. Keep waiting. Anyway, y'all make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. What'd you say, child?
Well, Jackson also making further crude remarks in that conversation, suggesting Obama is cutting off his testicles with African Americans. Obama tonight also facing strong criticism for declaring that parents should make sure their children can speak Spanish. Another example.
Oh, I don't recall this, y'all. Your man said that y'all need to make sure that kids speak Spanish. Don't forget, he also said that even if you got a whole ass mother and father in the house, that you should bring in an ABCD to help raise your damn kid. Your man said that even if you do or do not have a two-parent household, that you should bring in an ABCD to help your kid, to guide your kid, to answer questions for y'all's kids. And y'all didn't have a problem with that either. Because colors love to be scammed. Because he's cool, because he's a handsome man, and he absolutely is. And y'all take the dumbest of things to say that that's who you're rocking with, instead of listening and seeing what people actually do and say. Because that's another thing that nigga said that y'all should be outraged about. And then as soon as ABCDs get everything that they want, y'all all outraged and everything. It's amazing how you bring people in. Then you get mad at the people that you bring in, and then they get the benefit, and y'all still sitting around here saying, well, ain't nobody do nothing for us. Kim said she was going this, that, and the third. Obama didn't do nothing for black people. Joe Biden, well, I guess Joe Biden did something for y'all since y'all was trying to get him back in there. And then y'all surprised that somebody ain't elect Cam. What the hell was she going to do? Oh, yeah, she was going to give you Sassy Straight some weed. She was going to give allegedly $50,000 for small businesses, allegedly, at the last damn minute. And you know what else she was going to do? Bring in Tim Tom, who over there in front of all them damn elected officials grilled, not knowing how the damn autism thing went from 1 million to 349 million. I don't know. Yeah. There you go. Makes sense to me, child.
Of Senator Obama's pandering to ethnocentric special interest groups trying to win Hispanic votes. Well, Jesse Jackson tonight has a...
Well, maybe that's something that Jazzy should have said the other day. I think that everyone in Texas should have someone who speaks Spanish and teach your kids Spanish, because that's going to help y'all later in life and get these colors out here, these blacks, these Negroes, to make sure that they learn Spanish, child. And then maybe she would have gotten elected. She should have took a page from Obama. Child.
Cutting off his testicles with African Americans. Obama tonight also facing strong criticism for declaring that parents should make sure their children can speak Spanish. Another example of Senator Obama's pandering to ethnocentric special interest groups trying to win Hispanic votes. Well, Jesse Jackson tonight has apologized to Senator Obama for his remarks. Jackson said he strongly supported Obama's campaign with what he called passion from the very beginning.
Maybe that's why Obama came out and said, I'm going to make this a political rally anyway, regardless of what your son said, because of way back when what you said about me. I ain't forget, ninja. Allegedly, but probably, but allegedly.
Jackson said he strongly supported Obama's campaign with what he called passion from the very beginning. Jackson offered an extensive discussion and an apology to the senator just a short time ago.
If in this thing I've said in a hot mic statement that's interpreted as distractions, I offer apology for that, because I don't want harm or hurt to come to this campaign. It represents too much of the dreams of so many who paid such great prices, and I'm very sensitive to what that means.
Well, a few moments ago, the Obama campaign issued a statement saying Senator Obama does accept Jackson's apology.
Of course he does. What did we think was going to be, right? But wait, there's more. Jesse Jackson's N-word no-no. Child, it's okay. This is from 17 years ago. Don't worry about it. It has to be okay. We forgive you, Jess. Now, I don't think I remember this, but we forgive you, because Torre said it's okay for white people to use the N-word hard ER. So anything that you said, it's all good. It's all good.
Jesse Jackson using the N-word. It was recorded the same day he made disparaging remarks about Barack Obama, although it was not.
Well, Jesse was on a roll, wasn't he? Child, Jesse was on a roll the same day, the same damn day. Y'all, make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
Used in reference to Obama. CBS News senior White House correspondent Bill Plant has the story. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Harry. Jackson's use of the slur came in a conversation between segments of a broadcast when he apparently thought his mic was off. And it was that same conversation where he was caught on tape talking about Barack Obama. Jackson has already publicly apologized for crude remarks about Senator Obama during a taping of a Fox News show 2 weeks ago.
Are you sorry that you said it, or are you sorry that it's been heard publicly?
Child, y'all went around to the white people to apologize for something that you said to it. I wish the fuck I... Jesse, you mean to tell me, especially given all this rhetoric today, that you ran around to the whole white people to apologize to a Negro? I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I would. Why ain't y'all sitting up there talking about that's family stuff? Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Wow. Interesting. This is interesting. Today, from then, it's interesting.
When he apparently thought his mic was off. And it was that same conversation where he was caught on tape talking about Barack Obama. Jackson has already publicly apologized for crude remarks about Senator Obama during a taping of a Fox News show 2 weeks ago.
Are you sorry that you said it, or are you sorry that it's been heard publicly?
Well, that I said it in part because I'm such a fervent supporter of the campaign, the message, and the messenger, as a matter of fact.
Now, Fox News admits that during that same...
It was probably considered to be racism because those white people were trying to drive a line between Barack and Jesse and the rift in the blacks, because we want to make sure that Obama gets elected. And this is what the white supremacy looks like. This is what the white people was trying to do. You can't do this to us. There's no way that you can do this to us. We're not falling for it. So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to get in front of all these white people. Maybe we should have saved this for tomorrow, so we can make sure that they know that you're not going to come in between us. Now, mind you, we created this problem ourselves, but y'all are not going to come between us. And this is y'all's fault. This is white people's fault. And we don't come out here to to explain everything and apologize, to let y'all know that everything is everything. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry.
in support of the campaign, the message, and the messenger, as a matter of fact.
Now, Fox News admits that during that same taping, Jackson used the N-word, although not in relation to Obama. On Wednesday, Jackson issued a second apology for using what he called hurtful language. 2 years ago, he called for an end to the use of that slur after comedian Michael Richards was caught on tape.
We are urging all people in public usage to stop using this word nigger.
Fox News host.
Ooh, what? Jesse. Rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. Jesse, you came out here telling people to not use the N-word, and child, I can't turn on a station on Sirius and not hear the N-word. Somebody not listening. Jesse, did you know that Torre said that it was okay to use the N-word hard ER by white people giving a child? Things have definitely changed, yeah. Things have definitely changed, y'all. Shout out to Gemini 6055 for being a member for 4 months. I see you. I appreciate you, boo. Buck dancing and moonwalking. Oh no. I'm sure that's not what it is. I am the buck dancer, okay? Because I dare talk about it, right? I'm the problem. Trust me when I tell you, Gemini. It's me that's the problem. All you do is talk about black people and black women. Oh, y'all don't like to leer, I see. Y'all don't like to leer, I see, especially when it's about your mans, especially when he came out here to chastise you, sassy straight. Y'all remember that? When y'all wasn't trying to vote for Cam, the alleged black woman who ain't black, allegedly, but allegedly she black even though she ain't black, allegedly, right? Y'all was supposed to come out here and do what your deity told you because your deity chastised y'all remember that? You don't have the same enthusiasm for her as you did for me when I was running, and y'all better get your asses together and go vote for her in droves the way you voted for me, or else I'm gonna spank y'all's asses. And y'all went and y'all did it. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Although not in relation to Obama. On Wednesday, Jackson issued a second apology for using what he called hurtful language. 2 years ago, he called for an end to the use of that slur after comedian Michael Richards was caught on tape.
We are urging all people in public usage to stop using this word nigger.
Fox News host Bill O'Reilly says the cable channel had nothing.
Is it nigga or Was it or Child, some of y'all might be too young to worry about that Michael Richards stuff. I don't know if he recovered after that because, child, I never watched that Seinfeld show. But I don't even know how the hell he thought it was okay. He probably knew that Torre was going to come out in 2026 and said that it was okay for white people to use the N-word hard ER. So Jussie came back and said, child, we going to put a stop to this. I believe Bill Cosby used to say that as well. So y'all wasn't listening to Bill. Y'all wasn't listening to Jussie. And then Jussie goes and uses the word against Barack of all. Oh, no. You know how on Good Times... Y'all know how, shout out to those that know. You know on Good Times how Florida always had black Jesus. Oh, no, wait, was it the white Jesus? And Michael wanted the black Jesus, who was Ned the wino. Barack is in people's houses hung up with him and Michelle, just like white Jesus. So back in, when I lived with my grandmother, she definitely had a Jesus symbol on the wall. So now, is that what black people do? Bueller. Like my dad had it when he had his own place. He still has it, actually. I'm not going to lie. He still has it. He has a picture of the Obamas at the inauguration hanging up because he loves Barack Obama. He loves Barack Obama, right? Is that what all black people have now? It's always something different. Is that what y'all got in y'all's houses? Let me know. Let me know. I do not. I do not. I got my kids on the refrigerator. That's it. Because I don't believe in putting holes in the wall for pictures. That's just me. But I have pictures of my grandkids all over the refrigerator. That I believe.
To do with the release of this latest embarrassment to Jackson.
We're not out to get Jesse Jackson. We're not out to embarrass him. We're not out to make him look bad. If we were, we would have used what we have, which is more damaging than what you heard.
Ooh, what more was there? And what happened to that man's neck?
Look bad. If we were, we would have used.
Child, where that man neck at? I feel like I know that man in the middle. And what was the rest? Who got the rest? If it was worse, who got it? Send it to me, child. I don't know nothing about the rest.
What we have, which is more damaging than what you heard.
Fox did confirm that Jackson used the slur after it was reported by a blog, but they didn't release a transcript or the tape. And Jackson, in his apology, said that there was no justification for his comments, but that he hoped the nation would now move on to face what he called the real issues. Harry?
Bill Plan in Washington this morning. Thanks so much. Joining us now is the Reverend Al Sharpton. Good morning, Reverend.
Oh, no. This nigga. Of course he showed up with it. Lord help your people. Same script. Same script.
Reverend.
Good morning.
Your reaction to this revelation about the things Jesse Jackson had to say off camera during this interview on Fox?
Well, I'm very disappointed. I think that this certainly does not reflect the Reverend Jackson that we all know and love. And he has said that he apologized to Senator Obama. I've not heard any statement on this last revelation. I think that we have to be considered.
Is this considered buck dancing that all the Negroes had to get out here and get to all the white people and let them know it's okay. It's infighting, but it's okay. And we all good. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Make sure y'all get out and vote for Barack. Make sure y'all get out and vote for Barack. But child, you sit here, you talk on YouTube, everybody got something to say, but all this was okay. Bill O'Reilly, child, y'all went on Bill O'Reilly's show? Woo! Interesting.
Listen, we have denounced the N-word and National Action Network and other groups. Those of us, and many of us have used it privately, said we must refrain from it if we're going to challenge people using it publicly. You must be consistent, and I think this is very disappointing.
Because the Reverend Jackson himself has said this is a word that has to be expunged from the language. This is not a word that should be used in common practice or any practice.
This word was supposed to be expunged, yeah. This word was supposed to be expunged 17 years ago. What happened? What happened? And how does Toure get to now come out here and give permission for white people to use it hard ER when Jussie and clearly Al and I know Al know Toure, so why they not saying nothing? Bueller? Nothing? Bueller?
Practice whatsoever. There's something that's just really disheartening about this to hear that this was actually done.
I think that that's true, and I think that clearly all of us must strive to do in private what we profess in public. And once we have taken this public position, we have that responsibility. I've said, and many of those and other groups, NAACP and others, that we've all used it in the past, and we've got to stop it as we challenge this nation. We can't challenge others without challenging ourselves. So this is disheartening, and I still hold Reverend Jackson in high esteem, but I certainly do not at all condone the use of the word by Reverend Jackson.
He got off the mic and said, "This nigga, watch." I mean, not watch. He got off of the mic after and said, "This nigga." Causing all these problems when we try and get the first black president elected. Damn you!
Oh, myself or anyone else.
Do you think this affects the campaign in any way? Does this rub raw or rub wrong against Barack Obama?
No, I don't think so at all. Reverend Jackson was not in the campaign. I think he had said that he, as many of us, support Senator Obama, but he was not a spokesman for Senator Obama. And I think this does not reflect on Senator Obama's behavior, conduct, or his campaign at all.
All right. Reverend Al Sharpton, thanks for your time this morning. Take care.
Thank you.
Child, he was going to freely give his time regardless, child. Anytime you get in front of the damn camera, y'all already know that he going to show up. Child, we already know that he going to show up. That's funny, though. This is freaking hilarious. Anyway, child, rest in peace to Jussie. I don't understand it, but it's not for me to understand. All right. No. Let me go ahead and go over this one real quick, and then we get into this Anton stuff. Remember I told y'all that the lady who accused the Duke lacrosse players of grape was released? Now, Al was involved in this, if I'm not mistaken. This was way back when. Her being released was just a few days ago, 9 days ago. But with the Duke lacrosse thing, that was back in the 80s or 90s or whatever. And she was allegedly a prostitute or a scripper and went to lacrosse, who, you know, it's white people, it's lacrosse. I mean, you can call it racist if you want to, but child, ain't too many people playing lacrosse that are black. So, you know, there was a bunch of white people. It was fraternizing, if I'm not, a fraternity, I believe. And they went over there to script. And then allegedly she said she got raped. And then she accused all these people, blah, 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 right? And then I think Al came through, of course, because anything that's got to do with black people and white people, that's where the hell he shows up. And then turned it into a big to-do like he always does, like he did with Tawana Brawley, of which we went over that video. And he always seems to show up, just like Shink, I think that's how you say his name, Shink said, which is where this daggone comes from. John, where is it?
You're being a racist! Racist!
That's what he said that Al Sharpton always does and did, because he's known him for a while. And we already know that it's true. But, you know, everybody wants to believe in Al Sharpton still, regardless of what's being put in front of your face, right? All right, cool. So this lady was a woman who falsely accused the Duke lacrosse players of rape, released from prison after red rum conviction.
Crystal Mangum has walked out of prison a free woman. You may recall Mangum gained national.
Girl, I love that. Come on, white lady with the nice shirt. Now, y'all already know I wear that shirt in a heartband beat. Girl, where you get that shirt from? Where you get that shirt from? Crystal Mangum is her name.
Crystal Mangum has walked out of prison a free woman. You may recall Mangum gained national attention after admitting to falsely accusing 3 Duke lacrosse players of rape. And this morning's prison release comes after she was found guilty of the 2011 deadly stabbing of her boyfriend, Reginald Day. Let's go to Sean Coffey. He's joining us live outside the Women's Correctional Institution with more on her release. Hi, Sean.
Yeah, hi, Amber and Barbara. You just mentioned Mangum was thrust into the national spotlight in 2006 when she levied those sexual assault allegations after members of the Duke lacrosse team had hired her as a dancer for one of their parties. And this morning, just before 10 a.m., she walked out of the...
Child, you remember that? Hold on. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, do what you want me to do. Rest in peace to Tina Turner. That's all I hear when they just said she was hired as a dancer. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, do what you want me to do. Child, I know Gen Z probably don't know that song. That's an old song, child. That's an old song.
Amber and Barbara, you just mentioned Mangum was thrust into the national spotlight in 2006 when she levied those sexual assault allegations after members of the Duke lacrosse team had hired her as a dancer for one of their parties. And this morning, just before 10 a.m., she walked out of the Women's Correctional Institution here in Raleigh as a free woman and into a corrections vehicle more than a decade after she was convicted of murdering her then boyfriend.
Woo! Look at that officer next to her, child. Woo! Go, girl.
Into a corrections vehicle more than a decade after she was convicted of murdering her then boyfriend, Reginald Day. Now, Mangum claimed that was in self-defense. And that murder case followed an attempted murder charge of another boyfriend, Milton Walker, in 2010. Before that...
Child, she out here trying to red rum all the ex-boyfriends, child. All of them, allegedly, but not really, but allegedly.
Raleigh as a free woman and into a corrections vehicle more than a decade after she was convicted of murdering her then boyfriend, Reginald Day. Now, Mangum claimed that was in self-defense. And that murder case followed an attempted murder charge of another boyfriend, Milton Walker, in 2010, before that case was dropped. But it was the Duke lacrosse case that Mangum is still perhaps best remembered for. Accusations later proven to be false, but that captivated the national conversation around race and the justice system. We spoke with former ABC 11 reporter Tamara Gibbs Franklin, who covered Mangum's legal troubles extensively, about the legacy of that case.
There was a lot going on underneath the surface. This case had racial undertones, it had class undertones, it had town versus gown. Here you have a baby Ivy sitting in the middle of the Bull City, but you also have a city that is really economically struggling for some communities. And so there was tension there.
So in other words, white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. Not the false accusation, not the alleged unaliving of one former boyfriend and the actual unaliving of another boyfriend, which I know that she said this, no, she probably said this recently. Forget all that. Forget all. If there's white people and black people involved, it has to be racism. Okay. In case y'all didn't know, I'm here to tell you, we be layering.
A corrections officer tells us that Mangum's been taken to Durham now, to a friend's residence where she'll be staying for the near term. We're live in Raleigh.
For the near term? What term? All right, well, just to let y'all know, she out. Watch out for any new boyfriends. Anyway, let's get into this. It's not funny. Rest in peace to that boyfriend and anybody else that got to deal with that mess. Hopefully they know what they're getting into moving forward in 2026. Moving on. All right, so shout out to House of Hypocrites. House of Hypocrites dropped a video. I think this is from yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday. We just getting time to take a look at it, right? So it's titled, "He Threatened His Family Anton Daniels crashed out. Now, when has Anton said, because Anton said not crashed out. Okay. When have all these people, and I ain't naming no names, but if you're listening and you think it applies to you, then fuck it, it applies to you. But there's some people, in my opinion, who won't have shit else to do or talk about except for Anton. So once this, because this is real, this was dying down. Let me say it was dying down. And then Anton has now reignited it, in my opinion. All right. And so as long as it continues to be reignited either by the two players, basically, well, the three players basically are Corey, Anton, and Mika. If they all stop talking about it, there's nothing left for anyone to talk about. So it was getting so dry that all these people are now going back over old shit. So they're just looking at old videos, which we did the, because I'm going to just go ahead and say, besides Lakeisha Keisha, because she's been doing it. Before all this, Lakeisha Keisha was already talking about it. But for the none of them, they wasn't thinking about none of the old videos, but we went and did the Six and Danica and Anton video because, child, that shit was funny. It was funny when it happened. It was funny when we rewatched it. So now everybody is allegedly now going over all this old stuff and pointing out all this stuff and saying they see all this stuff and look at this and look at this and this is what it means and this is what it means. This is what it means. This is what it means. All these Monday morning quarterbacks, because they have to, as someone called it, make the Anton stimulus package last as long as possible. Okay. Because I promise you, as my eyes have seen while I'm in these streets, if they do anything else, it's not necessarily getting all the views that this Anton stuff is. So let's make sure that we drag it out as long as possible. All right, cool. Do your thing. Yeah, do your thing. Okay. So this video came out, or this was a live stream recently, if I'm not mistaken, with Room 9, I believe. And it seems like he crashed out, meaning Anton. So now, allegedly, Frigidaire says that these threats were against him. So we have to do our investigation because you know how I feel about that bitch ass nigga. He is, sorry, Jesse, rest in peace to Jesse and F the rest of them pro-blacks. I said bitch ass nigga, I mean bitch ass nigga, all right? So we got to do our investigation and see what's what. We're going to watch Hypocrites video, fair use. Shout out to House of Hypocrites. Y'all make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I'm speeding it up. Let's see if we can find out. Y'all, I got time though, y'all, because I'm off today and I'm waiting for the traffic to end. And then I'm on the road again. Anyway, all right, y'all, let's see what's going on.
I know the niggas that fucked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not talking about that funky bitch ass either. She ain't nobody. I'm not talking about her, bro. Tell you the names of all of their relatives and shit, because I know. He says he knows what I do for a living, and he knows the name.
How did this refrigerator pop up into that from this little bit of amount we heard? Hold on a second. How the hell does he say that it's about him? Listen, hold on.
I know the niggas that fucked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Anton started this off right now. Right now. He just now said, I know the ninjas that effed you. Nigga! Something you want to tell us, Frigidaire? Is there something that you want to tell us, Frigidaire? Let me rewind it again. What is the first thing that Anton is saying?
I know the niggas that fucked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not talking about that funky bitch ass either.
Clearly, he's talking about a woman. Unless, of course, that nigga is allowing niggas to run up in you. I'm just saying. That's what I heard. Is it me? Am I hearing wrong? Let me rewind it again. Child, we ain't even 3 seconds in, and I'm a little bit confused.
I know the niggas that fucked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not talking about that funky bitch ass either. She ain't nobody. I'm not talking about her, bro. Tell you the names of all of their relatives and shit, because I know. He says he knows what I do for a living, and he knows the names of my relatives. So basically, he's sending a message that he can get to me and my family at any given time.
You better off dead, and I'm gonna say that with my chest.
Say whatever you want to. Close my mouth. Ain't all this extra shit you talking about. Don't nobody give a about that shit.
We don't.
So clearly this is old too, because I see Aaron O up there in the corner. So I don't see Frigidaire's name anywhere on here. So clearly, even with this, he's not talking to him. So how the hell do you take this on? First of all, he's clearly talking about a biatch from the opening. We'll see what else happens. In here, I don't know who he talking to, but I don't see refrigerator nowhere on here.
Need you on this earth. You need to die, nigga. How about that? Kill me then, nigga. You need to be dead.
Man,
you ain't gonna do it.
we didn't took this
You ain't
far,
gonna do
man.
it.
Yo,
Nigga, if I wanted you gone,
that's what you need to do. Catch a flight, bro. We were doing
if
exactly
I wanted you gone,
catch a flight, nigga. I just want to say,
you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it though.
You gonna use your money, ain't you? You gonna use your money, ain't you?
Anton Daniels finally responded to Jazz Noel and No Captivity with Freezy. And he crashing out. He crashing out to a point he had to delete this segment.
I was about to say something so mean, bro. Fuck. Man. I'm trying to control myself so much, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta be a top tier Christian, bro. You the only Christian I believe in, Anton.
Say it.
If you go down, I'm gonna start with the church. Don't say it. Don't say it. No.
There's too many people talking at once. I can't hear. Come on.
If you go down, I'm gonna start with the church. Don't say it. Don't say it. No.
Well, you can whisper it to me. I'll say it.
Don't do it.
Y'all got to protect me from myself. Don't share certain things with me no more, please. Because I'm trying not to go dark, and I'm trying to. So just keep me out of the loop. Just keep me 100% out of the loop, because.
Yeah, man. Come with the territory, B-Dog.
Just keep me out of the loop.
Somebody.
All right. First of all, I know this is Molly. Can you see the mouse down here in the left-hand corner, child? She just sits there and just don't be saying nothing. I mean, I'm not asking her to, and you know I don't watch panels for the most part. Well, I know 2K, right? That beard just seems to be overtaking his face. No shade, no shade. I know Slimmy and I know Q. Who is the girl between Q and Slimmy? Who is this girl between Slimmy and Anton? And who is this girl down here in the right-hand corner and the one next to Molly? Do y'all know these people? Where's Fall when you need him? Oh, yeah, I'm early. Amazing. I'm early, my bad. Where 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like all these people, maybe they're not new people. I thought these are like new people, child. You know, I don't know these people. I just know the ones I named. Who are these other 4 young ladies? Thank you, Boo. He said, I don't like fake Christians like Anton. Okay, Brittany. Okay, one of them is Brittany. All right, I wish they would bring the damn names up. I don't know these people. But they over here saying, yeah, get it, say it. Yeah, get it, say it. Yeah, get it, say it. Child, they ain't shit. Child, they ain't shit. Yeah, get it, say it. Yeah, say it. Get it, say it. Yeah. Those are not your friends, Anton, child. Those are not your friends. And plus, don't I always say, child, let me put this microphone there. Don't I always say that, child, you go to work and you don't be friends with people at work? I do say that. I don't know if I've ever said that. This is amazing. I don't know if I ever said that to ya, but I'm telling you, you go to work and you ain't no friends at work. You there to make money. Make sure that's what you do and leave. Especially talking to a bag chaser, right? I ain't going to work to be friends with no damn body. I have made friends, but child, you can't be telling everybody everything, especially when it's something outside of work that might not be good if somebody at work found out what you was doing outside of work. Do that make sense? It makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. But child, sometimes people don't want to listen and they want to be cool with people and they want to be a part of something, blah, 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 blah. Child, if you ain't talking about how to move up, who you need to talk to in order to move up, how you can get the next job, how you can get more money, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I certainly ain't going to talk to you about my wife, my daughter, whatever he got going on. The business here, the business there, the business everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's just me. That's just me. That's how I've been told to work at work. Clearly, you go to work. That's probably where you spend enough of your time, especially when you're younger. That's where you can meet people. You still got to be careful at work. I know I've told y'all this. You cannot go to work and mess around with people at work because that's surely going to get your ass into trouble, especially if you the boss. You can't be the boss messing with somebody that's underneath of you, pause. You know what I'm saying? That makes less than you, because then you could be sued from that perspective. The best thing you could do if you're going to do it is somebody that's on your same damn level. Somebody that do the same job as you, to make the same money as you, because then it's just a conflict of interest. And most of the time they say, you got to go work over here and you can still work here, or both of y'all got to go work somewhere else, but we can't have this in the same office, right? That's usually how it works. But if you messing with somebody that's a big dog, then they stupid for messing with you, because they're the ones that can be taken down, because y'all already know somebody gets some feelings or something don't go right, or you see something happen at work, they're going to go call HR, your ass is out of there. Which reminds me, that damn football player that was messing with that white girl that was over there threatening her, all them charges got dropped, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all, I really don't care about them people, but I'm just letting y'all know in case you missed it, all right? Shout out to Night Jade. I appreciate you. She said, and Anton trying to keep that Detroit hood-tude in Child, at this point, I don't even know what's going on. This is half damn crazy. Well, not yet. Let's see. Because I saw somebody say that he actually said Frigidaire's name. All right. Well, let me know if I miss it.
What happened? Because I be knowing where people live in real life, bro, and that's why I just be trying.
Anton, next super chat.
Like, seriously, bro. You know what the most aggravating thing is when you actually know people in real life, like, because I know what they like, really like. I know the niggas that fucked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be trying to keep it G, bro. I really do be trying to keep it G, man. Like,
let's go to the dark side, bro. That's my life.
No, I can't, man. I'm honestly, bro. I'm focused on trying to get this bag, man. We gotta get this bag. Fuck what they talking about, dog. Yeah, definitely.
I gotta get this bag. You know the bag. I gotta go for the bag. You the bag chasers. Make sure we get the bag. It's all about the bag. It's all about the bag. It's not if you're sitting up here talking like this, Anton. No, because now you're making me mad. Because now you're sitting up here going and talking about these people. If that's where this is going, right? You now talking about these people. You're supposed to be able to be the social media king. You are the social media king. You know how to get the controversy started. You know how to take advantage. You got the 1.3 million. I'm pretty sure that this channel is probably getting closer to it every day, right? Then you can come around here and then start talking about those same people. Because I could have swore I heard on morning show at some point or something, I think it was yesterday, where he had said that he was doing on YouTube to change your algorithm. Don't show this to me no more. I don't want to see this no more. I know I've been hearing him say, don't send it to me no more. I don't want to hear it no more. Like, not necessarily in that way, but I feel like I just heard him say that on the show. If it wasn't yesterday, maybe it was last week, right? Which is the same difference as scroll the fuck up. Shout out to Take Heed to the Message. Scroll the fuck up, right? If I'm in some place and it's sounding crazy, I'll just leave. I ain't got to say shit. I don't have to post shit. But, you know, many of people can't control themselves. So then it turns into a thing where you're over there thinking that you can comment in comment sections, talking about you cuss too much, kiss my ass. Anyway, but you let it go. You are the king of social media. So what is going on now? Even if you know people in real life, because clearly y'all know I know a couple people around here in real life, right? Well, first of all, I'm not one that would ever tell any of their business. Not that I know any business, maybe one or two, but I still would never tell anybody's business anyway, because it's not that serious to me, right? We're supposed to be adults. And then when you're a man, you're supposed to be masculine frame. Ain't that what they say in this part of YouTube? Masculine frame. You got a whole masculine frame, right? That's how we differentiate from the LTMs, because, you know, shout out to the Frigidaire LTM and all the other LTMs that we be seeing that be carrying on, right? If this is going the way that it's looking, I have to say I'm disappointed in you, Anton.
Bro, that's my life.
No, I can't, man. I'm honestly, bro. I'm focused on trying to get this bag, man. We gotta get this bag. Fuck what they talking about, dog. Yeah, definitely. No, I'm not talking about that funky bitch Jazz either. She ain't nobody. I'm not talking about her, bro.
Not a celebrity. I wonder why he mad at Jazz Noel telling people this right here.
I'll keep it a buck. You know what? I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Anton definitely asked me to come to Detroit before.
Do you want to come and visit the city?
Absolutely not. What is in Detroit?
Now, if she said that and you felt like you was only contacting her for just business, why don't you get on this particular show at this particular moment and say, man, you know what? Jazz, she read it wrong. I wasn't trying to shoot my shot. I was trying to legitimately offer her a business offer that I would not tell her about until she flew out and seen me in Detroit.
Child, don't be taking business offers if you don't know what the damn business is and y'all go. Because lest we not act like we haven't seen plenty of people, and I'm not saying this about Anton, but let's not act like we ain't seen many of people who just being whores that just go flying out because some person said that they would give them this, give them that, taking them Master Castros and Pastros, and then you end up finding a leg over here, a toe over here, and an arm back there. Like, I don't understand where in 2025, 2026, people don't seem to understand what getting flued out means. I'm confused, Bueller. I'm confused, Bueller. What you think they just trying to sit out there with y'all and talk about the sunsets and shit? Talk about how wonderful the cities are? You're not going to say to me, oh, come on out for a business opportunity. Child, what was the business? Where was the opportunity? What was the plan? See, a lot of y'all just be like, oh, you want to get something for the free? It's a free trip. It's a free hotel. It's a free this. And somebody going to buy me this and somebody going to buy me that. And that shit gets y'all in trouble enough of the time. I know it's not your fault because the frontal lobe and your brain ain't developed, blah, 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 blah. So to sit here, hypocrite said that maybe it's a business opportunity. Child, please. Let's act like we got some sense around here. Child, a lot of y'all don't have any sense, okay? Yeah, a lot of y'all, not y'all, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of y'all have no common sense whatsoever. You know, blame your mom. I don't understand what the hell it is that she taught y'all. Clearly, they didn't teach you to read the room, much like these Democrats. They definitely didn't teach you about reading the room. They definitely didn't tell you about having a plan. Maybe it's something because y'all wasn't good. I'm sorry, y'all wasn't born with in Generation X. That's probably the problem. Y'all need to go ahead and get some. I know y'all hate us. I know y'all hate us, and that's fine. You can go ahead and hate us because you think that we should be out here suffering like y'all are. Y'all mad because some of us decided to partner up and get married and have a family and have the American dream, as they used to say, and y'all can't do it, so now you mad. Then you mad that baby boomers aren't retiring and they holding on to the jobs. Child, y'all don't want to work anyway. But let me get off of that tangent because I could go on and on and on. Let's get back to this, all right? If somebody says that they want to fly you out and it's a man and you're a woman and you don't know what the opportunity is, you don't know what the business opportunity is, child, please understand and know what it is. You going to fuck, okay? And if that's not what you want to do, then don't effing go. Pay for your own damn trip. It's not that serious. You know, you can save. I know y'all don't like to do that. I know y'all just like to do what you want when you want, anytime you want. That's just not how life works. That's why y'all broke. Again, I digress. Now, I'm not saying that that's what Anton was saying. All I'm saying is that if somebody say they want you to come out and they ain't giving you a reason for coming out, then we allegedly know the reason for coming out. Not seriously, but allegedly, but truly, but allegedly. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway.
That's what he got on this bitch and said. But now he want to disrespect her. But I guess it's fair. She said something about him, which wasn't derogatory, but he said something about her. And he in his feelings about it for some apparent reason. But let's continue the video.
Y'all don't have to worry about the irony of that statement. Just that was crazy. No, I'm not talking like, you know, oh, okay. And that bitch gonna be 50 still singing in nightclubs.
What in the world? Where the hell this come from? Where did this come from out of the blue? Shout out to Pop Culture. Mika singing and dancing and doing her thing.
Close.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mika. I am the first lady of the Experience Band, and I'm a singer and a rapper.
We're not talking about her. No, don't say that, Anton. She got 10 years about you. I'm not thinking about her, bro. Like, her nigga wear a white beater in the background.
Did he say a name? I didn't hear a name. Okay, Mika is inserted right here at this part. I didn't hear him say her name.
You know, oh, okay. And that bitch gonna be 50 still singing in nightclubs.
Okay, he said she gonna be 50 still singing in nightclubs, and then they inserted this. Okay, I'm not. Stop it. So then they inserted this because he said she gonna be 50 still singing in nightclubs. Let me rewind. Let me rewind it, child.
No, I'm not talking like. You You know, oh, okay. And that bitch gonna be 50 still singing in nightclubs.
On the wrong side of the bed, with both feet in the same pants leg. I think still, this can't be my life. Hi, everybody. I'm Mika. I am the first lady of the Experience Band, and I'm a singer and a rapper.
We're not talking about her. No, don't say that, Anton. She got 10 years about you. I'm not thinking about her, bro. Like, her nigga wear a white beater in the background, going to the refrigerator in the apartment. I'm not thinking about that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about her.
Did he make her wear a white beater in the background? What is going on? Who know? Where is Fob when you need him? What the fuck?
About her, no, don't say that, Anton. She got 10 years about you.
He did he say a name though? Did he say a name, Bueller? Did y'all hear him say a name? Just because they put Mika in here don't mean that that's the name that he's talking about. And that's, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Harmonize, stop. Harmonize, stop it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear him say a name. They inserted the name. They're inferring that he's talking about Mika.
The Experience Band, and I'm a singer and a rapper.
We're not talking about her. No, don't say that, Anton.
She's also a songwriter. Mika, that's me trying to give you props, child. She a songwriter. Just want to let y'all get everything.
She got 10 years about you. I'm not thinking about her, bro.
If he's talking about Jazz, then why are they inserting Mika? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that he's not talking about Jazz, even though he said he wasn't talking about Jazz. They inserted Mika to infer that he's speaking about Mika. That's all I'm saying. Like,
her nigga wear a white beater in the background, going to the refrigerator in the apartment. I'm not thinking about that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about her. Anton, we want game time or what, bro? They say the word.
Oh, bro, I had to jump back in after editing this. But it might be taking shots at Mika, but he flowing in between Jazz Noel and Mika, talking about she'll be singing at bars until she 50.
Does Jazz sing, Bueller? Does Jazz sing? It could be anybody. It could be a third party. These people are assuming that it's Jazz or it's Mika. Shout out to Mika though. Rapping, singing, writing, podcasting, conservative. I'm just saying. Good morning, big boy. He said these ninjas talk like messy women on these panels. They just be the reason why I really hate panels, y'all, is because they be talking over each other and you can't hear shit. It's annoying AF. That is so annoying. Just like a second ago, like I don't know who's talking and what they're saying because they talking on top of each other. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Jazz is a professional singer and writer. So Jazz sings too. So he could be talking about either one of them. And maybe somebody else, right? He ain't say no names. I ain't hear no name. He could be taking shots at everyone. Exactly, but nobody knows for sure. But they're leading this video to make it seem like at first it was Mika. And now... I see Dallas is on her way, Sean. I see Dallas is on her way. So it could be either one, honestly, at the end of the day. Did I hear what 2K said? He keeps saying shit. No, I feel like that beard gets in the way. Child, let me see. No.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mika. I am the first lady of the Experience Band, and I'm a singer and a rapper.
We're not talking about her. No, don't say that, Anton. She got 10 years about you. I'm not thinking about her, bro. Like, her nigga wear a white.
Child, what did he say? Said she got 2K said she got 10 years. What does that mean? In jail? Jazz is 40. So you think he's talking about Jazz then? No, I
am the first lady of the Experience Band, and I'm a singer and a rapper.
We're not talking about her. No, don't say that, Anton. She got 10 years about you. I'm not.
Yeah, he did say she's got 10 years something. He got a.
I'm thinking about her, bro. Like, her nigga wear a white beater in the background, going to the refrigerator in the apartment. I'm not thinking about that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about her. Anton, we want game time or what, bro? They say a word.
Oh, bro, I had to jump back in after editing this. And but it might be taking shots at Mika, but he flowing in between Jazz Noel and Mika, talking about she'll be singing at bars until she 50. 2K.
Oh, hence the 40 plus 10 is 50. So y'all think he's talking about Jazz. Jazz, if you listening, child, I'm just trying to figure out what it is, child. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. That's it. All right. Well, then that would make sense. How old is Mika? I forget. Did we figure out how old she was? I forget. Child, I can't keep up. This is too much. Last year, Jazz Man jumped onto the pen. Oh, no. Child, Anton be getting people's mans to be coming out here and jumping on the screen like we saw back on Lapeep when they was just trying to have a conversation because, they be conversating over there with conversations because they just trying to have a conversation, child. I wonder if they still trying to have conversations over there. All right, so Hypocrite thinks they jumping back and forth. Y'all think he talking about Jazz because of the at 50 if she's 40. Who knows how old Mika is?
Said she got 10 years left. Jazz Noel ain't 40.
Give me a shot.
He said Jazz Noel ain't 40. Y'all saying that she 40. See, this is why we got to investigate. You can't just be taking what other people say. Who knows how old Jazz is and who knows how old Mika is? Okay, y'all are saying 40. How old is Mika? And what if it's a whole other woman? What if it's a whole nother woman we don't even know? We don't even know about. Allegedly. Girl, I don't know what's going on. Then I saw somebody say 6, which I'm pretty sure you're not going to be talking about her at this point. I don't know how old she is. I don't know how old these people are. I don't be paying attention to none of this. Anyway.
No, I'm not. We going on demon time or what, bro? We can get off. Because before I take this shit, let me know where we going, bro.
No demon time.
You got 2K down here encouraging you to crash out. We going on demon time? Oh, no. Lucky said that she was 40. Oh, child, y'all bringing everybody up in this piece today. Does Lucky sing, though, is the question. Does Lucky sing? Mika is in her 30s. Okay. All right. Did she ask? Okay. Maybe she did. I don't remember. I know who would know. That's all I'm saying. All right. Mika's in her 30s. Jazz is allegedly 40. He said somebody's singing until they're 50. We clearly know that Mika sings. Y'all are saying that that Jazz sings. All right, listen. All right.
Thank you. Somebody said something logical.
Oh, no.
Y'all can walk off if y'all don't want to take part in demon time.
No.
We're not fumbling the bag over it.
No, Anton. I'll tell y'all what she really wanted to do to me.
Well, who wanted to do to you, boo? Let us know. You have Slimmy, that's the angel, and then you got 2K, that's the devil. Okay. You know how when you used to watch cartoons back in the day, and on one side was the devil and on one side was the angel. You got Slimmy trying to get him to stop. You got 2K trying to get him to go. Not somebody called Fatty, even though he might not. Fatty is probably watching. That man does not sleep. Besides, it's probably in Portugal, 7 hours ahead or something? He probably is watching. Shout out to Fatty.
Focus. Slimmy on the right time, but stay focused. Stay focused.
Stay focused.
No, I'm not. I wasn't even talking about. I wasn't even referring to her. But we focused.
So if you wasn't referring to Jazz, who the fuck was you referring to? Mika? What 6 of Goddess? What else woman in recent times came out and said something about Anton Daniels? That's what I don't get. Who you talking about, big dog? And this is why I say
there's Lakeisha Keisha, no shade, but she's been talking about him. I don't know if they knew each other beforehand. There's Tierney. I don't know how old she is. I feel like she's under 30 though. I don't think 6 is involved with this at all. There could be somebody else. I don't know. I don't know. I need y'all to tell me. I don't know these people, child. I don't be knowing these people, child.
The nigga 2K is not Anton Daniels' real friend.
Not at
if you already know.
Listen, allegedly, like 2K can listen to me, he can get upset. I don't care. But what we're not gonna do is sit up here and say, "Oh, we on demon time." Say it. That's why I was like, that's the devil on one side. Then you got Slimmy as the angel on the other side. This one try and get you into trouble. This one try and keep you out of trouble. I told y'all, you ain't got no friends at work. You ain't got no friends at work. All right. You ain't got no friends at work. Go to work, be cordial, be cool, carry your ass home. Carry your ass home. Child, who in the hell is Tawanda? Braxton? Who's Tawanda? Oh, Lord. Y'all making me work early in the morning. I got time, though, y'all. I got time.
Times came out and said something about Anton Daniels. That's what I don't get. Who you talking about, big dog? And this is why I say the nigga 2K is not Anton Daniels' real friend. If you already know his feet is getting held against the fire, why you try to encourage him to crash out? You feel me? Why you trying to encourage your partner to crash out when he already dealing with a lot of shit?
No. I had a little bit to drink, so I'm chilling. So
come on, let's do a toast.
Nah, I'm good. I'm so emotional. Y'all favorite content creators is Bustos, nigga. I'll just say that, nigga. All of these funky bitches that y'all pedestalize and that y'all think that y'all support, and the niggas that pedestalize them, they fucking train wrecks, nigga. They dope head train wrecks, bust up bitches. That's it, nigga.
Ooh, Lord help your people. Now busted ass content creators. Lord. Good morning, Uncle Rick. Good morning to all of y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, child. We've been here. We've been here since 7. We got to get to the bottom of it. Natasha K. Goodbye. Natasha K. Goodbye, boo man. I cannot. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. All right. Let me rewind a little bit. Come on, child. All you funky ass content creators, don't get mad at me. That's what he said, child. That's what he said.
His feet is getting held against the fire. Why you try to encourage him to crash out? You feel me? Why you trying to encourage your partner to crash out when he already dealing with a lot of shit?
No. I had a little bit to drink, so I'm chilling. So
come on, let's do a toast.
Nah, I'm good. I'm so emotional. Y'all favorite content creators is Bustos, nigga. I'll just say that, nigga. All of these funky bitches that y'all pedestalize and that y'all think that y'all support, and the niggas that pedestalize them, they fucking train wrecks, nigga. They dope head train wrecks, bust up bitches. That's it, nigga. Stop pedestalizing and stop thinking that it's cool. All right? I'm gonna just leave it at that, and I'm gonna keep it moving.
If y'all don't act right, I'm gonna release it. Straighten up, hoes.
Niggas pedestalizing.
The hoes of Detroit.
I'm gonna say he got
that's Q that's speaking. He said, "Straighten up, hoes."
better things to focus on, and they don't matter.
We trying to chop down the biggest bag ever. The biggest bag ever. We don't have time to be focused on these small little niggas.
When he say we, he can't be talking about anybody on the goddamn panels. Because who really getting the bag? That's going to be the biggest bag.
Listen, one person's bag is somebody else's trash, okay? Now listen, what some people think is good money, others will not. That's shout out to the Pores, shout out to the Pores. Good morning to ya. Fake Pores, good morning to ya. Middle class, good morning to ya. And the rest of everybody else that got money. So it just depends on who you are, on what you think is good enough and is real money. Because let me tell you something, no shade. Ain't no way I'm sitting up here all these hours all night long for no amount of money is worth it. This better be my full-time damn job, and I better have some damn benefits if I'm going to sit up here and do this shit. But other people got time, right? They just got time to be on here and be on here. Because, child, I will roll over and they will still be on at 2 a.m. in the morning EST. When the shit come on, what, 10:30 or so? Who got that type of time? All night long? Y'all ain't got to get up and go to work? Y'all ain't got no jobs that you got to go to? And how much is you getting? Mika said her range is $2,000 to $3,500 or something like that. That still ain't enough. Anyway, maybe I'm the dummy, chat. Maybe it's me. Shout out to his media presence, Entertainment 2.0. Oh, that's an interesting long ass name. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. No friends at work. Anton got everybody getting money. No friends at work. No friends, no real friends that you should be sharing secrets with. You can hang out with them. You can go to lunch. You can go get coffee. You can talk about work, and be careful who you talk about to them, what you say about the people at work, especially your damn boss, because child, they will sell your ass out in order to get a fucking frito. All right. So remember that for Gen Z, the rest of y'all should know. You old enough, you should know. Gen Z and maybe Wise, the ending. Ain't nobody at work your friend, child. Ain't nobody at work your friend. I'm just trying to let y'all know. All right, y'all. Come on.
Coming from Anton Daniels on these shows. He using them to get to a bag. A lot of these people on this panel don't get paid. And some of them said, oh, I don't take no money from Anton Daniels. It is what it is. So when he talking about we trying to get to a bigger bag, who is he speaking of?
Child, y'all be on this shit all night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Like, I know you'll be like, oh, you'll be over there with Trent. I absolutely do, but y'all know that's my boy. So that's not a thing, right? You trying to tell me that y'all come out here on a regularly scheduled night, however many nights, and y'all not getting paid for it? Oh, no. Is Anton, maybe this needs to be called, is Anton doing slave labor? Is this the slavery that Clown and Rolly and Ricky is talking about, and them three girls over there? Is this the slavery that they talking about? You bring your ass here and you sit up on this panel and you be here as long as we need to be here, and you talk about this shit, and I see you tomorrow, and I see you tomorrow, and I see you tomorrow. It's 4 nights a week. And I'm not doing it for myself. I know you effing lying. Ain't no way on God's green earth. I know y'all lying. Oh my God. Colors, we got to do better. Joyce says Anton pays people on panels on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Are those the special days? Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I didn't heard a bunch of different things, child. I don't know. This is crazy. I didn't know about getting paid. It worked for JPT, but those people were actually working, though. I mean, I'm not saying that this is not a job for these people, but JPT had people that was working for her, and she also had them on contracts. We remember that mess. I'm not praising that bitch. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, she did have people under contract and whatnot. And then other people had a slide and scale or some shit. And then Sarah came out there and said, oh, this is slave labor. Allegedly, but really, but not. But allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Night J said it's all exposure for their channels. Honestly, you know, that's what I think happened with the people from way back before. And they didn't get the exposure that they thought that they should have. And it didn't turn into anything, which is one of the reasons, in my opinion, that Frigidaire was so upset, because then you see how successful Anton became on YouTube, and he ain't getting none of that because he dropped his ass off at the nearest recycling center and said, I'm done with your ass. And then he all upset about it. So now he getting his get back to get his stuff up. Child, if y'all don't make use of the shit and your opportunities, that's a y'all problem, okay? No, seriously. See, this is the thing about colors, all right? Shout out to everybody that is here. But child, you know, I be talking to the blacks, the colors, the FBAs, the Negroes, the African Americans, pick a name. And y'all don't be negotiating salaries. Y'all don't be going out here saying no to something that doesn't do you well. Y'all really don't be knowing about money, as evidenced by the fact that Black people will be worth 0 by 2053. The fact that nobody ever has any money, God forbid, when somebody dies. Nobody has any life insurance. It's always a damn GoFundMe, but definitely know how to spend. Can't keep money in your hand for more than, 3 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is. But somebody says something, then all of a sudden you're being racist, you're being a white supremacist because you don't like to face what the damn truth is. If you would like to go ahead and get some daggone help and change things up so that you can seriously do better for yourself and the community, if that's really what you want to do, then you would go and listen to people. But y'all, as soon as I say a name, they racist. And as soon as I say, well, maybe you should, you don't know, fine, I don't fucking know. Then I don't fucking know. Then you'd be getting mad at people who do things legally, but then y'all praise people who get the fuck out of jail jail, and they've done some of the most egregious things. Child, let me not get up on there. Daryl said many of them working for the free, child. All right. I believe you. I don't know, child. I don't know. But it can't be me. It can't be me. Yes, you do. But if you talk about me, I'm coming for you. You talk about me negatively, I'm coming for you. Yes, you can. Come on, child.
Because I know they wasn't making what Mika made. Mika said she made.
Sure. So how much does he pay? We were just talking about that range. Unless you want to specifically say how much.
I'm not gonna give a specific
because that's the NDA characteristic.
No, that's my
Or you want to protect him?
That's
So
my
then how
business.
much?
That's my business mindset because there are other people on that show. I do not know how much.
So then let's give a range. Because the range doesn't pinpoint the range.
That's why I said I can do the range.
Yeah, sure.
You asked me to pinpoint.
Sure. What's the range?
So I can do a range of anywhere between 2 to maybe 35.
To what? I don't know. You said $2
to 35.
2,000
to 35.
Oh, I always support that. And he's probably sitting here watching or one of his minions. I always support that. Fuck that nigga. I said that. I meant that. But thanks for the clarification. Yes, and Dave Ramsey is racist, child. Dave Ramsey is racist. Don't ever forget.
$3,500 a month.
Correct.
Okay.
Dumb. He walked in. He walked in gracefully to tell us how much you get paid, and we know it ain't $2,000. No, who else making this? And that was only for 2 days. I guess maybe it's Molly, cause she the one mentioned we not gonna mess up a bag. Maybe she getting a little bit beneficiado out of that. You feel me? I don't know.
Want me to tell you what they do for a living in real life? Because I know. Tell me.
No.
You want me to tell you what they do in real life for a living?
No.
Listen to the angel.
You want me to tell you the names of all of their relatives and shit? Because I know. Hey, hand me the list.
Cut the string.
You hear the angel and the devil. I still didn't hear him say a name. I know one of y'all was saying that he said the name Frigidaire. I ain't hear it yet.
Hand me the list. Honest to God, do you want me to tell you for real?
Yes, I know.
Everybody is encouraging Anton Daniels not to go down this specific road that could be doxing. And you got 2K Daniels talking about hand me the list. Hand me the list. My boy, you dealing with too much right now. You might need to wait until after May before you try to go, you know what I'm saying, go crazy on somebody. You may need to wait after May. Motherfuckers be having all type of shit going on in their personal life. Then you want to seem like you want to take part of doxing or putting their family out there because that's your lane. That's a lane I'm familiar with. And I go as far as hitting everybody up on this panel just because one nigga made a mistake and tried to come after me. And we want to play dirty games, we can play dirty games. I already got files on everybody. But I said, that's not appropriate. That's not my lane unless one of you niggas step out of lane. And step.
Child, what happened to hypocrite? Did somebody come at hypocrite? What happened? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Who on this panel is coming for House of Hypocrites? What is going on?
Step out of line. Bro, that's why I don't beef with people on the internet. That's why I do not beef with people on the internet. Let's beef in person. And this goes for anybody, right? Because the links, I'll take it to a point where I don't have a YouTube and I just go work my normal job. So if we're going to keep it content, let's literally keep it content. Let's not try to dox people, put people families out, put people open or unopened cases out, put people who got problems with CPS. Let's not put people gay rumors out. Let's not put people who may be on a panel sleeping with a married man.
Let's not go and be so upset about the content that you issuing out content strikes on channels. Let's not go send people while using their videos to go strike a daggone channel being a bitch ass nigga, because that's what bitch ass niggas do. Then get all mad because I'm telling my fucking truth on somebody else's channel. Then you crashing out on that ninja. Shout out to Izzy. Then you want to sit up here and try to talk about what somebody else should believe, and they should believe the same things that you do. It's just like the typical pro-black. If you don't do what I say you should do, then there's something wrong with you, even though I'm right because I'm me, and that's it, and that's all. But yeah, keep it on the internet and keep it about content until it's about you. Then all of a sudden, all bets are fucking off. That's how it seems to be working around this bitch. It's okay when, and I ain't talking about you, hypocrite. I'm talking, y'all know who I'm talking about. It's okay when your ass is out here bringing up everything from 1920 all the way up to 2026 because your ass wants to sit around and talk about somebody who at the end of the day, you mad that they left you in the fucking trash can, in the recycle fucking bin. And now you want to turn around and act put upon because somebody had the nerve and the audacity to say something to your bitch ass. If you don't want it, then don't give it. How about that? That ass still ain't apologized. I know that he won't because he ain't shit. But now I'm going to sit up here and try to act put upon? Fuck that nigga. You heard me? I say it all day, every day. And if nigga come over here, I say it to his fucking face. Miss me with all this. Oh, I'm this and that. And how dare he do this to me? When you doing it, it's all the fuck okay, right? When you doing it, the shit is all the fuck okay, right? Now all of a sudden, you're a bitch ass, and even though I already knew you was a bitch ass, you bitch ass bitch. Now somebody's supposed to feel sorry for you? Any motherfucker that feels sorry for that motherfucker, fuck y'all too. You heard? I said that. I meant that. Now I agree with hypocrite. Keep this shit on the fucking internet. But the audacity for somebody to sit up here and talk about what somebody's allegedly doing to them when you have been talking about that man for how long did y'all say? I mean, that's 3 months straight. 3 months straight. Nigga, you didn't give a fuck about me that you was fucking talking about me as I walk in on you talking about me whilst watching or talking about my fucking video. You talking on my shit and then you talking about me on my shit with my shit. Now you fucking put upon? Fuck you. You niggas ain't shit. You niggas ain't shit.
We don't need to go that far. I play with public information. If it's already on the internet, I just connect the dots. I'm not about to go play with Anton Daniels' private life, or 2K's private life, or Q's private life, or Molly's private life first. Now, if any one of them come out and try to do that to me, then it's fair game. But I'm gonna take that bitch to hell, and the devil gonna be telling me, House of Hypocrites, you tripping. So let's keep it all content, bro. And encourage your mans to do what's best within his interest so he can get to the bigger bag. Unless y'all want to take.
Sometimes I'm telling y'all, I just be a little confused. Because if we want to keep it on the internet and we want to keep it about the content, how the fuck is it okay for that nigga to sit up here and send people to fucking flag my channel because he's a bitch ass? Because that's the only way that he can do some shit is to cheat. He needs to be sending Anton some fucking money for all the views that nigga is getting, because we all know he wasn't getting no views like that beforehand. We all know that nigga wasn't getting no views beforehand. But somehow, some way now, motherfuckers want to have him to be as the savior, and now he's fucking put upon. I still say fuck that nigga. And I will continue to say fuck that nigga, because I'm telling you, he would never be man enough if he was a real man to say that he was first of all wrong, and second of all to fucking apologize for that shit. Nah, but niggas, y'all don't want to see that shit. No, y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all up that nigga's ass so fucking much because you can't stand Anton and he ain't done nothing to none of y'all, in my opinion, based off of what's on the internet, just like Hypocrite just said, that warrants all that. Just because you don't know how to be a fucking content creator, that's not Anton's fault. That's your bitch ass fault. Just because you can't get no views, that's not Anton's fault. That's you bitch asses' fault. Just because you don't know what the fuck you talking about in order to draw somebody in, that's not Anton's fault. That's y'all bitch asses' fault. And if I fucking like Anton, then I fucking like Anton. And if y'all don't fucking like it, fuck y'all. I'm not required to vote for Cam. I'm not required to like fucking any of them ninjas that was at that damn funeral. And I'm not required to hate Anton because y'all hate Anton because you didn't get what the fuck it is that you wanted from him when you was over there with his ass. That's what this shit comes down to most of the damn time. And you sucked ever since. And you sucked ever since.
That shit to hell.
They did. Let it loose. Let that shit fly. No, let that shit fly. Stop. No, for real. Y'all chill.
Now, no captivity with Freezy got a hold of this video. And shout out to, let me see buddy name. Shout out to Taylor Made 1 of 1. Because I just reviewed that from his channel. But no captivity with Freezy got a hold of this. And he feel a type of way. And this is what he said.
He says he knows what I do for a living, and he knows the names of my relatives. So basically, he's sending a message that he can get to me and my family at any given time. But we know Anton Daniels is not a stranger to sending out these type of threats.
Probably not, because you ain't from the streets, right? You better off dead, nigga. And I'm going to say that with my chest. Say whatever you want to. Close my mouth, nigga. Ain't all this extra shit you talking about. Don't nobody give a fuck about.
Is little podcast, who I don't know who that is that philosophical? I'm just asking. I just feel like it kind of sounds like him. No shade, philosophical. I'm just hearing it and it says something different. And I know this must have been a while ago because, like I said, it's Aaron O on here.
Dead, nigga. We don't need you on this earth. You need to die, nigga.
Nigga.
How about that?
Kill me then, nigga.
You need to be dead.
Man, you ain't gonna do this. We didn't do this. You ain't gonna do
this. Now this is crazy. Now I'm telling you, this is crazy. Is Beans? Okay, I don't know who that is. All right, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, no, we don't need to be doing this on the internet. Now that's too much, child, but whatever.
Man, that's what you need to do. Catch a flight, bro. You're doing exactly the same. Catch a flight, nigga. I just want to say you ain't gonna do it though. You gonna use your money, ain't you? You gonna use your money, ain't you?
Angry Man trying to help out over there. Shout out to Angry Man.
Right there, we hear Anton saying, "If I wanted you gone, you'd be gone."
Yeah, again, like I said, look at this, reaching back into the ethers back into 1920 in order to get some fucking content to go talk about fucking Anton.
So we know Anton is not a stranger to sending out those type of threats. Stop to give my commentary, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it from when he started talking about me to where it pretty much ended.
Freezy been dick riding since I was on the beef.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That's exactly what you've been doing, nigga.
I'm being honest with you. I'm being so honest. These niggas been trying to get on for the last 5-6 years. Me to tell you what they do for a living in real life? Because I know. Tim.
No.
You want me to tell you what they do in real life for a living?
No.
But this ninja is famous for splicing shit and making videos up. So if we saw this already, what did we back it on up? Is that what happened? I don't trust that nigga. Fuck that nigga. I don't trust that nigga. Not one bit. Especially after that. Especially after he gonna sit up here and try to tell me what I should believe in and what I should know. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay? Whatever I know, and what I don't know. And I'm not required to know what the fuck your life is like because I don't give a shit.
My commentary, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it from when he started talking about me to where it pretty much ended.
Freezy been dick riding since I was on the beef.
That is a straight cut right there. That is a straight cut right there. What came in between there? Watch it, y'all. Watch it. Okay?
Dude, I'm going to play it from when he started talking about me to where it pretty much ended.
Freezy been dick riding since I was on the beef.
Do you see the cut, Bueller? Before I move forward, do y'all see that cut? You can totally see the change in Anton from when he said it until the rest of it goes. Bueller, do y'all see that or no? Don't forget that this bitch ass is the one that added pictures to make it seem like that Anton was specifically talking about his shit. Or what is it? Hebrew Israelites. Thank you. Shout out to content creators that edit their own fucking videos. So what the hell happened in between there? What the hell happened in between there? Y'all can go trust that nigga all you want to. And no, I'm not going to find a video because I don't give a shit. Fuck that nigga. Ain't nothing There ain't nobody ever gonna say until that bitch ass says that he was wrong and apologizes that nigga could ever get me to feel sympathy and empathy for that bitch.
Commentary, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it from when he started talking about me to where it pretty much ended.
Not saying that he was gonna make some cuts in there.
Crazy been riding since I was on the beef. I'm being honest with you. I'm being so honest. These niggas been trying to get on for the last 5-6 years. Me to tell you what they do for a living in real life, because I know.
Another cut. Another jump cut.
No. Tim.
No.
You want me to tell you what they do in real life for a living? No. You want me to tell you the names of all of their relatives and shit? Because I know.
Hey, hand me the list. Cut the screen. Hand me the list.
Honest to God, do you want me to tell you for real?
Oh, AD, let it loose. Let that shit fly. Let that shit fly. Stop. No, for real. Yo, chill. Stop.
Listen, man, these niggas been lame since Lame has been lame, bro. I'm just keeping it 100,
bro. Yep.
You go see Lame and that picture's there. You go see B.A.N. and that picture is there.
This live stream was only a couple of days ago, March 5th, 2026 to be exact. Anton pretty much let it all out.
So
he had a breakdown moment. He lost control of his emotions.
Look, listen to this bitch ass nigga, okay? Gentlemen in the chat, any men in the chat? Any men in the chat? Just say for a second. Just say for one moment. Because I know I can speak for Trim, but I'll wait. I'll let y'all talk. If y'all thought that somebody was sitting up here doing all this, you're going to sit up here and bring up a whole ass video and say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, I thought we was keeping it on the internet like Hypocrite said. Hypocrite said keep it on the internet, right? So if we keeping it on the internet, just keep on talking, because you've been talking all this time. Now, all of a sudden, now you want to get in your fucking feelings. Now you want to get some empathy and sympathy. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I thought it was, you want to play the game until the game start to play you. Now you want to act crazy, right? Now you want to act like, oh, I'm put upon. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, let me tell you, I'm going to go ahead and speak for him. Trim wouldn't do that. I'm telling you, he wouldn't do that. It wouldn't be near none of that. It wouldn't be near none of that. It would be like, fuck you, nigga. Say it to my face. I promise you, allegedly, but I know, but allegedly. Okay. It's definite exaggeration, because somebody's supposed to feel sorry. You're a whole ass fucking man. You're a whole ass fucking man. Oh my God. But Anton said, big boy, I'm sorry, but if it wasn't 48, we would have to move some furniture. But Anton said, he bitching too much. Ben. All this talk, all this running off at the mouth, all this looking up all this shit, all this talking nasty and grimy and greasy. And now all of a sudden, oh my God. Oh my God. And like I said already earlier, ain't no friends at work. Ain't no friends at work. Nigga, you got fired. Move on. No, you wanted to go back into play in this arena. Am I lying? You wanted to go back and play in this arena. You wanted to dance that dance, nigga. Dance. You wanted to dance that dance, nigga. Dance. Cause you ain't never answered back to FDNHT when they called your ass out and tagged your ass. Shout out to us that was there. Cause you thought it was okay to call me a hoe. Remember that, bitch? Remember when you was calling me a hoe? You don't even know what my pussy fucking smells like, nigga. You don't know what it looks like. You don't even know what the fuck I look like unless you see me on some other fucking show or here. You don't know me like that. You don't know what the bottom half of my fucking body looks like. But you got the nerve and the audacity to call me a fucking hoe, and now you want to sit up here and act fucking put upon? Somebody's supposed to have empathy for your punk bitch ass? The nerve and the audacity of fucking T. You bitch ass. Now you don't want to dance no more? Now you don't want to dance no more? Dance, bitch. What is, don't they say that is it Batman? Isn't it where they say, dance? You want to come and dance with the devil or something like that? Dance, nigga, dance. This is what you wanted. You got his fucking attention. Attention you shall have. Now you want to bitch the fuck out. Yes, I'm fucking cussing. And yes, I know it'll probably be demonetized. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You low testosterone bitch ass nigga. I said that. I meant that. And that shit where you call me a fucking hoe is on line 2, nigga. When you gonna do right? When are you gonna do right, nigga? When are you gonna do what you're supposed to do? When are you gonna be a real man? And I hate saying that, but yeah, a real fucking man and fucking apologize and admit what the fuck you did. Trying to send motherfuckers to take my shit down because you're a punk ass bitch over there. I'm gonna all thanks to Anton. Where that's at, nigga? What about that shit that you're doing for Izzy? And I'm not trying to bring his shit up in here. What about that shit that you're doing allegedly with Izzy? Over there mad over a fucking wrench or some bullshit like that. Child, you take this shit all seriously, and it's all serious until it turns around to be serious with your ass. Now all of a sudden you want to bitch out. And I didn't call this bitch ass already before all... Shout out to me yet again. A nigga that act like this, I would never know in real life. This is not how it was going initially. I'll give everybody a chance to give the chance to me. I'm all good with anybody until somebody is not good with me. Nigga, you lied. Nigga, you used my shit. You sent people after my fucking channel and you call me a fucking hoe. You don't even know my fucking last name to be saying no shit like that. You don't know me, nigga. You don't know my number. If you don't know my number, you definitely don't know me. You definitely don't know me. Thank you, boo. Have you ever danced with the devil on a pale moonlight? Please.
And he exposed some things he probably wasn't intending to tell his audience when he started the show. But like his wife said, he has different personalities and he's very emotional.
Fuck this nigga. I ain't got nothing. Fuck this nigga. Okay, fuck him. I'm not wanting this nigga on my screen. Fuck you, Frigidaire. I said that. I meant that. You don't get the bitch out now that you done bitched. You don't get the bitch out now that you done bitch. Now you scared. You got on the internet and told the world that you're scared. Nigga. You rough and tough with your afro fucking puffs. You rough and tough with your afro puffs. Now you not. All because of Anton. Whoever said that he was dick riding, he been doing that shit. He been doing that shit. Mad cause ain't nobody take your ass along for the fucking ride. You're a grown ass man. Ride your fucking self. Do it your fucking self since you know so damn much. Now you talking about you fucking scared. And look at what Anton did. Child, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. And another edited video. Another edited video. Child, but these people don't see all that. Nobody sees all that. Child, y'all like him. I don't give a fuck. That nigga, what did Celie say? Until you do right by me, all right? Until you do right by me, It's always gonna be fuck that nigga. You will not get an ounce of empathy or sympathy. Not near bit. Not near bit. Man the fuck up. On that note, I'm done. Let me move on with life. All right. But I appreciate all of y'all for hanging in there. Sorry if it went off of the rails. But maybe I'll come back later, depending on when I get back. But I'll have some videos that will come out. Make sure you watch them. Make sure you hit the like button on this one. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Make sure y'all comment. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that donated today. Thank you so much. Shout out to the mods. I appreciate everything that you do. Shout out to yesterday's members only stream. That was amazing. If y'all didn't see it, make sure you go and watch the replay. Shout out to all the channel members. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I need to go calm down. I see you all in the next